Hey everybody, Stu Weinstock here from beautiful Miami, Florida. And today we're going to talk about a very special topic of mine. Setting boundaries. When to say no. Now before we go into that discussion, I'd like you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button underneath this video. And that will enable me to continue to provide you high value and content with these videos. Now, let's get back to setting boundaries and saying no. It's very important when you're doing the ketogenic lifestyle and diet because you will be up against various situations from time to time when people are not thinking the same way as you. You're very health conscious. You want to be looking forward in terms of watching your macronutrients, and a lot of people, especially some of your friends, may not be as health conscious as you. So there may be some clashes, minor clashes, where you have to say no to temptation and no to certain situations that you realize will be adverse to your weight loss and health and goals that you have set for yourself. So let's talk about this. As a keto lifestyle person and dieter, it is essential you know your boundaries. It's a challenging feat to stick to a low-carb, high-fat diet when you're constantly surrounded by carb-loaded foods and temptations. Setting boundaries may seem like a daunting task at first, but it's a very important step to maintain your health and wellness. In this video, we'll walk you through setting boundaries and help you learn to say no to activities or foods that don't align with your goals. So first, it's very key to identify your boundaries. The first step to setting boundaries is to identify what you need to avoid. Look at your food habits and lifestyle and make a list of activities and foods that aren't aligned with your goals. For example, staying up late or drinking alcohol could disrupt your sleep and hinder weight loss progress. Knowing your boundaries will help you stay on track, and it'll be easier to say no when you're confronted with an obstacle. Now, number 2. Communicate your boundaries with others. Once you've identified your boundaries, you need to communicate them to your loved ones and peers and friends. Let your friends or family know that you have specific goals and that you've committed to achieving them. It'll be easier for them to support you if they understand where you are coming from. Also, you can communicate your boundaries to yourself by affirming your goals on a regular basis. For example, you can write them down or repeat them to yourself every morning. So that's very, very important. Number 3, manage your triggers. Triggers are potential situations or people that might lead you astray from your goals. For instance, a friend who always invites you to eat junk food could derail your progress. Identifying and managing these triggers can help you stay on track. One way to manage your triggers is to avoid them altogether, but that's not always feasible, everybody. Instead, you can practice mindfulness and self-awareness to recognize and manage your emotional responses to your triggers. And number 4, setting boundaries doesn't mean being rude or aggressive. It's possible to say no and maintain a friendly relationship with others. When someone offers you food that you can't eat or suggests an activity that doesn't align with your goals, be firm but respectful. You can say something like, "Thank you for offering, but I'm committed to my health and wellness goals, and I can't partake in this at the moment." That's reasonable to say. Being respectful will help you maintain your relationships and avoid being perceived as rude or condescending. Number 5, Celebrate your victories, even if they're small ones. Lastly, celebrate when you have successfully set boundaries and achieved your goals. Celebrating small victories can help you stay motivated and encourage you to continue on with your journey. It's also an excellent opportunity to reflect on what worked and what didn't, so you can adjust your boundaries accordingly. So, in conclusion, setting boundaries in the keto lifestyle is essential for maintaining your health and wellness goals. It requires identifying your goals, communicating them to yourself and others, and managing your triggers and being respectful and firm when saying no to others. Remember to celebrate your victories and adjust your boundaries as needed. With practice and perseverance, you can master the art of setting boundaries and achieve your keto lifestyles and goals. You can do this thing. So that's my discussion this afternoon. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below for me. I'd love to answer them. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd be very honored if you're part of my group that follow me on YouTube and by subscribing. And again, this is Stu Weinstock from beautiful Miami, Florida. We'll talk to you all again tomorrow. Thank you for coming by. Take good care.